my goals for 2025 is to get better at doing my makeup. I try not to be anxious about the potential of becoming suddenly allergic to something, so this is definitely a trust the process look. I always get compliments when I wear this. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Jenna, and in my last video I shared a lot of the everyday and cleaning products that I use as someone with a lot of allergies, and my skin is very sensitive. I react to a lot of things, and a lot of you requested that I do a makeup video, so today I'm going to be showing you my full makeup routine. I also have a more simple everyday makeup routine, so if you want to see that, let me know. But all the products I use in my everyday makeup routine I also use in this routine, so you'll be able to see all the products that I use. It's definitely been a challenge to try and find products because I don't react to like certain ingredients that I can pinpoint. There are just some products I react to and some that I don't. And also with skincare, I haven't reacted to a lot of products in the past, but more recently I've started to react to a couple products and my reaction is pretty severe to those products. So for me, it's just been trial and error and finding products that work for me. And then when I find something, sticking to it. So most of these products I've been using for years. And I'm actually going to be following a makeup video because I saw somebody do this really cool technique where basically at the end, instead of like layering your full face with foundation and then layering things on top and on top and on top, you sort of end up with just like one layer of makeup. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It seems pretty cool. I hope it works out. One of my goals for 2025 is to get better at doing my makeup because some people do their makeup and they just look so good, and I feel like I look way better with either no makeup or just a tiny bit of makeup. So I really hope I can get better at doing my makeup in a way that actually looks really good. And maybe this will be it because I know I have all the right products. It's just about using them the right way. So all the products I'm going to be using are the ones that I use regularly. And I'm just trying a new way and order of doing this. So this isn't really a tutorial unless you want it to be. And maybe by the end it will actually be good. I'm starting off with this bronzer contour stick from the brand Liss. It's Lys. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Liss. I think this is what they call the underpainting method, where you put all of these layers of these products underneath and then it sort of ends up showing through. I'm also with this little brush going to add some to my nose and the top of my lips. Next is one of my all-time favorite products. This is the liquid blush from NARS. It's really hard for me to find blushes and even lip colors that suit my skin tone because I have cool toned skin, but I'm also really pale, and this is one of the only ones I've been able to find that is cool toned and is still a light pink and not like a purpley color. Supposed to put a lot according to this tutorial. I'll also link the video that I'm following down below. And so this is definitely a trust the process look. This is probably the makeup product that I've been using for the longest. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. It's just the regular shape tape. I've tried some of the other variations, but this is my go-to, and I'm the shade Fair Light Neutral. Again, I feel like it is really hard for me to find my shade in products, but this is always great, and this color has been my color for years. So apparently I'm just supposed to sort of pat it in and then blend it out into the other products. Honestly, I don't usually put concealer under my eyes. I feel like I don't really need it, and it just ends up looking cakey. I'll just put a tiny bit. And then because I do have quite a few scars on my face, I've always scarred really easily, and then when I got diagnosed with MCAS and they said that that was like a common thing for people with MCAS, it made a lot more sense, and honestly it made me feel better about the fact that I scar so easily compared to people. And even after I like went on some prescription creams for my acne when I was a bit younger, I still had such bad scarring, and it's like every single blemish I get turns into a really bad scar for years, and it's just so frustrating. And the only thing that has gotten rid of them in the past has been laser treatment, which is quite expensive. Now this is the interesting part. So this is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm in the shade Light 2 Mont Blanc. And this one I've been using since high school. I actually had, this is kind of not the best, but I had one bottle for 4 years. And even though I had a lot left, since I don't wear like a full face of makeup that often, I bought the exact same one because it worked for me. Also, this stuff is amazing on my skin. It makes my skin look so smooth. I always get compliments when I wear this. So I'm taking just a tiny bit of it, and then I'm supposed to get it in the brush and then just like pat it anywhere there's like gaps of product just to sort of get everything to blend seamlessly. Maybe like a tiny bit on my neck. So far, I'm liking how natural it looks too. And it also feels really light because I don't have a lot of makeup on my face. Next, to set it, I'm first going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm pretty sure this was actually one of the first makeup products I ever bought. I think I was in 6th grade. I got this and then the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. But this is my first time having this version, which is the talc-free one. I think it's a newer version that they make of it. So I'm excited to try this one. I'm really just putting it anywhere that I put the concealer. It is really frustrating because with skincare products that I react to, sometimes I do just all of a sudden start reacting to it. The one that I had a pretty bad reaction to was actually a prescription spironolactone cream that my dermatologist gave me, and it was compounded too. And when I got it and I used it for about 2 months, absolutely fine, no issue. And then all of a sudden one day I started reacting to it, and the following day the reaction was worse, and the next day it was so bad that I had to take it off almost immediately. And I wasn't just getting symptoms of my skin being irritated, I was also having other symptoms of an allergic reaction. And honestly, it was probably the best guess we have is that I got sick the week before and that my immune system might have been flared up. But I've been really scared to try it since, and even just my anxiety makes me think that I'm having a reaction. So I try not to be anxious about the potential of becoming suddenly allergic to something and suddenly reacting to products, and just enjoying trying out new products and using the products that I love. And then for highlighter, I personally like using highlighter. I recently got the Tarte Glow Tape, and it's a bit more pink. I got this rosy color. Definitely nice to put over blush. Just put a little bit. And the other thing I really like using, which is part of my everyday makeup routine, is the Say Glowy Super Gel in the shade Star Glow. And I think this is meant to be used sort of as a primer or to use under something, but personally when I've done that, it's sort of made my makeup pill a bit. But I actually really like using it as sort of like a highlighter and just tapping it, even just like on my eyelids, giving them a bit of shine. And it really is just like very glowy. It doesn't really have glitter in it, it's just glowy. I don't know if you can see. So there we go. Look at that. I don't think I'm going to do any eye makeup right now, but what I usually do if I do want to have some eye makeup is use just a powder bronzer. I recently got this one and I've been loving the shade of it. It's NARS Laguna Bronzer in the shade 6, and it's just really nice. Actually, I think I'm going to sort of do, sometimes I'll just do a liner with this. Now, I feel like my brows are one of my favorite features that I have, and I got them laminated one time and I loved the look of the lamination, but my skin reacted so badly to the stuff they use with the lamination, and it didn't just go away afterwards. My skin was damaged under my eyebrows for probably 2, maybe even 3 years. So this has been my favorite brow product. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time buying it, and I think I need to get a new one. I'm sort of due to buy a new one. But I love it because it gives the lamination look. So on this side you have like the stuff, and it doesn't feel crunchy. It stays all day. If I had to only choose one makeup product in my routine, I think I would choose this. It also has these 2 brush ends. So one helps you sort of comb out any excess product, which I think is the mistake. I've gotten this from a couple of friends and they say it's flaky, and then I showed them to use this brush and that fixes the problem, because I think it can get flaky if you don't brush out the excess. I don't like wearing mascara. I never really have. One, it's annoying to take off, and also I just feel like it doesn't even look that good. It makes me look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I either will do nothing, but if I'm doing more makeup, I use the Maybelline Great Lash Clear. And then I have this comb thing from Sephora that I use thickness and darkness help to separate them so they don't clump. If you want to see my everyday makeup routine that's a bit more simple and only takes me like 2 or 3 minutes, I'll include it in the next vlog that I post. Then for lip products, I think that's probably the product that I've reacted to most in the past, just because it does get in your mouth. You do sort of breathe it in. I one time tried the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk combo that everybody seems to be using, but I reacted to that, so that kind of sucks. And again, like I said, I really like that natural pink glowy look, but it's very hard to find cool toned pink products. It's the Sephora brand, and I think it's shade Cashmere Pink. So sometimes I'll just put lip balm on and then I'll just use this sort of like on top to add some color. But I also will sort of line my lips with this. And then since I knew I loved the color of the NARS blush so much, I actually got the lip gloss in the same shade from NARS, and I love this lip gloss. It's not sticky, it's the perfect pink, and it has a bit of gold glitter in it, but not too much. And then to set it all and keep it all in place, I have the One Size setting spray. I forgot the word for a second. Setting spray. I hate setting spray because you breathe it in, so I'll be back with a spray over there. Here we go. Here's the finished makeup product. I still need to do my hair and put a nice outfit on for dinner. But this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to show my more everyday simple makeup routine in the next vlog. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in the next one.